Today we're back in the garden with another episode of Yapping Gardening. But no, for real, we are in the garden planting herbs and flowers today. I am pretty sure that most of my beds and bags are filled with, things that I am going to eat. So I need to go ahead and start sowing some herbs and flower seeds in the extra bags and beds that I have, kind of interplanting them. So we're going to do that. I'm not 100% sure of the plan, so we're just going to get in it and do it. Baby is napping right now, so this is the best time, right? Baby is napping, and I have the monitor on so I can check, and also it's not as hot. The breeze is blowing a little bit, so this is going to be perfect. I think I want to start with the herbs. If you hear this little, that that is the monitor, so hopefully it goes away. But I think I want to start with some herbs. I have small buckets and little plants, planters like that I recycled. Like this was a blueberry. I bought blueberries in that, but I also have buckets that I got for free. That's a plug, not a plug, but that's a tip. I can tell you how to get free buckets in a second. Let's see. I'm just kind of scoping out. This is parsley, so I probably will sow some more parsley here. I don't really cook with a lot of parsley, but I feel like I can sow some parsley here. And this is oregano. Here's some oregano. This thing survived the winter. It survived snow because it was snowing here. Listen, and even the snow, with the snow, I didn't come out here and cover it or anything. I don't know. It is hardy. It is great. So I'm going to probably sow some more seeds in there since oregano is already growing there. Um, I normally have zinnias back there, but I think I'm going to do zinnias and sunflowers. And then in this tire here, I'll show you. This tire, I always grow sunflowers out of there. My favorite flower to grow is sunflowers. So I want to make sure I prioritize those. And with the tire, what I did was, it's an old tire. I am not growing food in it. I will not grow food in it because of all the chemicals and things for tires that, are in there. But I can grow flowers. I'm not worried about that. But it was an old tire. I no longer could use it. I put some, what is it called? Weed fabric, garden fabric, like little black cloth fabric in the tire. My wife stapled the fabric in there so that it can create kind of like a closed container. Put soil in it, put seeds, and they grow just fine. So, oh, that's a delivery driver. I'm like, who's that walking across my yard? Delivery driver. Yeah, I don't know if he should do that, but that's neither here nor there. We have, let's look at I really want to grow cilantro, but I know cilantro bolts really fast. And it's the South, baby. It is hot. Yes, we got slow bolt cilantro, and I think I'm going to probably take my chances and plant it anyways, but I need to plant it in shade. I think I might plant it in the garden beds with the leafy greens because that area is shaded a whole lot. We have marigolds, zinnias, a moss rose, 5-spot. Oh, that's called Nemophila. Uh, Coropsis, verbena, pansies, petunias, which I don't even think I can grow these petunias. If I'm not mistaken, you got to like start the seeds in like January. I don't know, but we're going to try cosmos. I like growing cosmos and nasturtiums. And of course, sunflowers. I'm trying to get, and the amaranth. I am excited about growing that. The amaranth, I have a loofah growing at the front of the trellis, and I'm sure the loofah, well, I know because I did it last year, the loofah root system is huge. So I don't think I want to put amaranth in there. But if I can put amaranth somewhere along the trellis, I think that would be really pretty as it hangs and drapes down. Hopefully I can get some good germination with that. Um, but we have lemon basil, Italian large leaf basil, mammoth basil, holy basil, sweet basil, rosemary, thyme, lemon balm, chamomile, oregano, garlic chives, dark green flat leaf parsley, cilantro, slow boat, and bouquet dill. Yeah, that's what we're going to plant. And while I'm here, we're going to go ahead and just plant the seeds for the parsley and the oregano since they already have containers. And I might plant more parsley in these. I got these little things what this parsley is in. This little 3-tier stackable container. I got those from Dollar Tree some seasons ago, at least 3-4 years ago. I could probably plant garlic chives in that. Garlic chives, oregano, parsley. I think that's what I'm going to use those for. I want lots of thyme and rosemary. Let's see. Okay, but I got those some time ago from Dollar Tree. If you didn't know, I have seeds from Dollar Tree also. Some of these are from Dollar Tree, and some of these are from the free place that I told you. You gotta go watch the other Yap video, but where I got free seeds from, I got some garlic chives, and these are from in my garden, the parsley. But the planter came from Dollar Tree. Originally, I was trying to grow strawberries in them, and that just didn't go. It didn't work. The strawberries were growing, but they were growing very tiny. And I just was like, it's taking up space because I want big, nice strawberries. So I got rid of the strawberry roots out of them, and I was like, I'm gonna plant something that is a little kind of, I don't need that much space, and I don't really care how big or small it grows. And obviously herbs is one of them. Certain herbs I want a lot of, like rosemary, thyme, um, but parsley, I won't say it doesn't have flavor, but I'm not really seasoning food with parsley. It's more like a garnish, so just having a little bit for when I need it is fine. um, in these little pots and containers. So the bigger pots, bigger buckets, I think some of them are, I have 1 gallon. No, I don't think I have 3 gallon. No, yeah, that was a 1 gallon, 1 gallon, 3 gallon. And I think some of them are 5 gallon containers for these little buckets. I got them for free from different bakeries. So I would go to my local grocery store like Publix, even Walmart. I got some from Costco too. I got some from Walmart, Costco, Publix, and Kroger. You can even go to Sam's. I don't have a Sam's membership, but I'm sure they have them because they bake and stuff in bulk. And go there and say, hey, do you have any empty icing containers? Any empty icing containers? Their icing, you know, what they ice the cakes and muffins. I'm not muffins, cupcakes and stuff with. That's what those are for. They just fine. These buckets, like you can still, the label is still on them. You see? You're gonna have to clean them. What we used was we got the sprayer, the what is it called? Water hose. We got the water hose and sprayed it clean, like sprayed it as much excess we can get off. And then we went ahead and I'm trying to do and think, and it's hard, so don't worry. We went ahead and got some dish soap, like Dawn or something, strong, and put it in there, let it soak with some water, and then scrubbed it out, cleaned it out, and then rinsed it again with the water hose. It's free, so I'm all right with a little bit of work. Some people may be like, oh, I'm not doing all of that. Well, don't. Just buy the pots clean already. But I wanted some pots that I didn't have to pay for, and that's what I did. Also, you can go to, I know Firehouse Subs used to sell, damn, did I use that oregano? Yep. Firehouse Subs used to give their big 5-gallon black buckets out for free, but at least the one near me don't anymore. They charge $5 for the bucket, or $3. Was it $3 or $5 for the bucket? Which, it's still a decent price. Yeah, it's still a decent price. It's not too badly priced, even though you could probably get, better containers elsewhere. Like grow bags, you can get for $15 instead of getting 3 buckets. You could probably get a pack of 10 or 12. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. So I wasn't really willing to pay for them. I wanted them free, like I said. And these are labels that I already have written. And what I would do is always rewrite labels. I would keep rewriting them. This oregano packet is empty. But I would keep rewriting them versus reusing the ones I already had, because it was just a lot, right? It's a lot to sit there and be looking through. But I had time. No, well, I made time. Let me be clear. I didn't have time. I made it. I made some time to organize the labels, so I didn't just keep reusing it. I mean, recreating more labels. It's oregano. And then if I don't have the label, I'll write it. But mostly everything. I think out of all these bags I have filled, I think I only had to write about less than 10 labels, which is good. Speaking of grow bags, I have more grow bags coming. I don't need not another liquid. Listen, I don't need any more. I have a lot of growing space, and hold on. I'm rewriting this one because it was kind of fading. Make sure you get these markers that's like UV, waterproof, fading. I forgot what they're called, but if you type in on like Amazon, garden markers or garden labels and markers, get those markers, because these that's fading was from regular permanent marker, but when it rains and the sun gets really hot, those labels, the writing fades and wash away. But if you get that marker, it stays. How I know? Because listen, some of these were out here in snow. We had some hail one day. Like, listen, it's fine. Back to what I was saying. I just lost my train of thought. This is gonna be difficult to try to keep up my train of thought and garden and plant seeds, but we're gonna do it, right? We're gonna do it. We're gonna plant some more parsley. I'm gonna plant parsley in this right here. But what was I saying? Oh, garden bags. So if you guys saw the unboxing video, is baby waking up? Maybe. I just heard baby. She might be going back to sleep, and we're gonna see. But if you watch my unboxing videos where I bought some fruit, fruit plants and vines and things like that, I need containers to put them in. Okay, let's put this like this. But I need containers to put them in, and I needed to order some. And the containers that I was going to get from Walmart, they no longer sell. They're 15-inch pots, but they no longer sell them. So I went ahead and got 10-gallon grow bags, but I needed to get them at a reasonable price. So, the more you buy, the cheaper they are. And I wasn't going to buy 20, 30 pots, but I bought a pack of, I think, 12. I only need 5 or 6. I bought a pack of 12. So that means I'm going to have 6 or 7 grow bags left, that I'm going to put things in. I'm thinking about beans, but we're going to go take care of baby, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's a few hours later. Baby is back napping, but what I am going to do is basically place the seed packets where I want to grow certain things. That it works best for me that way versus trying to figure out what I want where as I go. Just I'm going to see the empty containers I have and figure out what I want to place there. And let's start with the herbs. Well, finish with the herbs. So, oh, it is hot now. This sun is blazing. So I'm probably not going to be out here too long. If you hear the little music, it is, again, the monitor. Hopefully the mic blocks it out some. But we have 2 things of parsley. We're going to have 2 things of garlic chives. I didn't get to, put those out yet. Basil, I'm going to save basil for last because I can always interplant basil with tomatoes. Oh, please stay like that. A cloud just came and covered some of the sun. This, I think I am going to do this bucket. I'm going to try to save the bigger buckets for flowers. But I have, those are parsley, those are garlic chives. I have one more small container. I don't know what I'm going to put in that one yet. We have oregano. I think that's big enough. Rosemary. I think I want to do rosemary right there. And if I'm not mistaken, rosemary is like, it takes, I think it takes like 2 years or something. I don't know. I could be making that up, but we're going to put rosemary right there. And even if I don't get the rosemary to germinate, I might be okay with buying a little small rosemary plant. Just because it's one plant versus all of these that are in the garden. I feel like that's okay to have one rosemary start and just keep it alive forever. I think I have to write a rosemary label. We're gonna do rosemary there. Thyme, that's a small bucket. I'm gonna do thyme in this small bucket here. This is lemon balm, chamomile. I think it may be a little too late to do chamomile, but why not try, right? We're gonna try. Dill, I think I'm gonna do dill in all 3 of these because I need lots of dill because I plan on growing lots of cucumbers. So I'm going to do dill in those. And then those are like flower areas. But I have these little containers. Maybe I'll do chamomile in these little containers. They're small. I don't know if y'all can see from way up there, but they're small like this, which flowers could go in there. I don't know. What are we going to do? This is the part that really gets me, like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to plant and what. Let's do lemon balm in this bigger one. Oh no, my labels are falling. Oh, let me go back to telling y'all Okay, I'm not sticking my hand back down there. Let me go back to telling y'all about my grow bags. So I believe I ordered a pack of 12 and I only need, so my blackberry will probably go in that one. One, two, I need 5. So I'll have an extra, what's that, 7? And I really don't need to plant any more. I feel like cilantro's gonna bolt. I really don't need to plant or grow any more things. I don't need any more pots to grow any more things, but hey, I'm gonna have it, so why not, you know? Why not? I am going to fill them with some soil, and I'm thinking about planting more um, beans. I have, technically right now I sold 30, 40, 30, 60, 90 like regular green bush beans, and then I have 15 black eyed peas, 15 pink hull, and then 15 lima. So I'll probably dedicate another bag for each. So I have 30 of each. So that's 3. And then I'll have 4 more bags. I might do corn because I have not planted corn. Corn, I won't say it did bad, but it kind of gave me a run for my money when I first planted it. So I feel like I was like, I'm not dedicated. I'm not, well, let me say this. I'm not taking space away from something else to grow corn. I was like, forget about it. I'm not doing that. But since I have extra space, I'll have 3 or 4 extra bags. And if that is the case, then I'm like, okay, well, if I have extra bags, then I'm okay with growing corn. So I think I'm going to probably put the corn in those bags. And that'll be cool with me. I feel like cilantro should get planted out there in the shade with the carrots, the beets. I won't plant it in the potatoes because I have to dig the potatoes up, but I have 2 leafy green beds, which collards, brassicas, all of that over there. And then I have a bed with beets and carrots. So I feel like I should plant the cilantro over there and not in a bucket because the amount of shade, that way I can try to get as much cilantro to grow. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to plant cilantro over there. I think it's too late for chamomile, right? It said plant in full sun, start indoors 8 to 10 weeks before last frost. Plant outdoors in full sun. Plant seeds in a scattered fashion. Light. Yeah, I'm not going to waste this pot and plant chamomile because it says start indoors 8 to 10 weeks. And if it's 8 to 10 weeks, I should have started that like when I started my peppers. So I'll know for next season, even though I really want to plant chamomile because I believe this is the time where chamomile is already up. So I have the cilantro and basils. And these small pots, well, I could probably plant like the little small micro things. Oh, I grew marigolds in these last year. I grew some marigolds in these. I had marigolds within the beds too with nasturtiums. Basil. Basil. How about what am I gonna grow in that? See, I have holy basil, mammoth basil, Italian basil. I think I'm gonna I am going to give basil their own pots. I am gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be lemon basil. Just in case I gotta disturb the soil, something, I'm just gonna leave it. So lemon basil, and I have way more basil, but I like decrease the amount of varieties I was going to grow this year. So rosemary, thyme, lemon balm, lemon basil, dill. Do I need 3 things for dill? Yeah, I do. This is empty, so I need to put something in here. I don't want to have any empty containers. I feel like I am not maximizing my blessing at the end of the day if I am not growing in all spaces that I can. So I am definitely going to hi buddy. This is an empty bucket, so let's put Italian large leaf basil there. And now I have 3 sweet basil, which I can put in these buckets. I have sweet basil, holy basil, and then mammoth basil. These are all from the free buckets. Y'all, free buckets. And then I have this one, but we're going to sit this here. I'm going to probably plant flowers in that. And then cilantro. Cilantro is going to go outside. Not outside, but you get what I'm saying. In another thing. Now, all of these are my flowers. I'm going to put the flowers in this little bag so that it's easier to just carry around from spot to spot. These are marigolds. Yep, marigolds. And this is my little bin I be carrying around. It's a little, literally like nothing fancy, a little plastic bin with all of the seeds that I either just sowed, going to sow, to kind of stay organized. Because if I'm not going to do anything else, I'm going to stay organized. Okay, and now I am just going to go put the labels where they go so that when it's time to plant, I don't have to worry about writing labels. I'm kind of also doing this too, just in case if baby wakes up, my hands is like not in the soil, dirty or whatever. Let me sit this over here out of the sun so my phone don't overheat. So this is Italian large leaf basil. I have a label for that. That's sweet basil. I'm pretty sure I got a label already. Yep, there's a label already in there. What's this? Holy basil, mammoth basil. Okay, here's mammoth basil, holy basil right there. See, I already got labels. Look at me, look at me. Rosemary, now rosemary I might not have. Lemon balm is right here. I have a couple mammoth. Oh, rosemary, boom, I have a rosemary. I just need to rewrite it because it faded from using the permanent marker. Yeah, if my rosemary don't germinate and do well, say 85 days, so it should. But if it doesn't, I'm going to probably buy a small thing. Okay, this is bouquet. I'm not growing. I had Long Island mammoth basil, dill, and I'm not growing that this year. I'm growing a bouquet kind. What's this? That's flowers. Oh, it's hot. I wish I could have finished earlier, but it's okay. Oh, thyme. I put thyme somewhere. Where did I put thyme? Oh, right here. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, I'm gonna organize and go in the house. I'm not about to sow these seeds and be out here in all this heat. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. It's way too hot. Bachelor's button. Okay, these are marigolds now. And I am going to put a label in there that says bouquet dill. I have two. I already had two dill labels, but I need three. So we're gonna put that there. These are fine. Boom, 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 boom. And then what's this? Lemon basil. Dang, did I have a lemon basil? And I just realized I just dropped all these in the wrong bag. I should have a lemon basil. I don't remember. I have holy lemon basil right here. Okay. And then oregano, parsley, garlic, chives. This small thing, what we're going to put in there, y'all, the little small other planter. Feel like oregano is there, parsley, garlic, chives, basil. What should we put? Actually, I might try to put a flower there. I'm gonna leave that one empty. That one, I might put like the dwarf nasturtiums. They might do okay there. I planted the herbs. Not planted. I put the herbs out that I am going to grow in certain spots. Now I just need to do flowers. I am gonna go inside to grab some water because it's hotter than expected. I'm gonna check on baby, and then I'm going to do the same. Just put where I'm putting the flowers in the labels, and they'll be done. Let me tell you how many empty pots I have left. That may be what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12. It's something in them, but they're empty. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is supposed to be empty, but I was trying to let this go to seed. Oh, wait. Are these the seeds? I wonder if them the seeds. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. And these are like random pots. 24. I grew my sweet potatoes in those, but I grew zinnias in those last year. So I think I'm going to grow zinnias or something. 24. And then I have that one, 25. Babe found, she said on the side of the road or something. Oh no, these tomatillos are flowering. And when they're little, when you just transplant them, pinch the flowers off of your things. I promise more flowers are going to grow back, but you want to pinch them off so they focus on growth, like growing the plant and establishing a good root system before they focus on developing fruit. Yeah, it's a little too early for that. They being grown, they being fast. So but yeah, she got that pot from off. I think she said somebody was throwing it away either by the dumpster trash or something like that. So she just picked it up and bought it. Yeah, see, these cucumbers are starting to produce flowers. They are stressed, but I hope they bounce back. If not, we're going to direct sow seeds tomorrow for things that are not looking too good. Radishes are looking good. But we have 25 plants, 25 pots to plant more things in, specifically flowers, because I really want to grow flowers. So that's what we're going to be focusing on, putting flowers in these other bins. I have 4 other bins that's not considered, that's I didn't count. I'll show you. These 4 right there, they're pretty big. These 2 buckets I got from Lowe's, I believe, and then these 2 whiskey barrels I got from Aldi's. I'm going to put my sweet potatoes in these. I really wanted to dedicate a bed to my sweet potatoes, but I don't think I had, like I had to either choose onions or sweet potatoes. And then over there, the bed that I might be able to plant some in, I don't think get enough sun. So these are going to be for the sweet potatoes. So 25 pots going to be dedicated to flowers mostly. And if I want to grow a little more herbs, I'll probably sprinkle them in those pots, or sprinkle them in the plants that are already growing, like some sprinkle basil seeds where the tomatoes are, and stuff like that. But that is what today's garden task is going to be. There's the birds chirping. We're doing that in the garden, and I'll see y'all on the next garden and yap.